struggling with prop firms? Let's go. Forget robots, forget signals. Unless you do not learn how to trade yourself, this is not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you guys. Impossible. I've done it all. I've worked 9 to 5, countless 12-hour shifts even sometimes. I've also had more than 15 jobs. I am 32 years old. I've been trading for back and forth for the last 8 years, but profitably for the last 2.5 to 3 years. And what gave me that freedom? It was the break and retest. Now what I'm going to be showing, obviously we're going to be going over oil. And just to show, and I got a message saying that break and retest works really well with oil, but I'm going to be making this video. Obviously, of course I need to back test this. I can't just 100% say yeah it does, but I'm just going to be showing that break and retest happens all the time, happens with majority of the trading instruments out there, whether it be commodities, indices, forex, options, crypto, whatever you want to call it. It happens. Now with the oil, what I've already done is marked down my key levels. Now if you're new to my channel, guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, because I'll be dropping a video every 2 days consistently. So if you don't want to miss out on value, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, guys. Comment as well. I reply to every single one of my comments. And also, guys, if you want to join the community, the link is in the video description to join the one-to-one mentorship. Yesterday was a great day. It was a 11% day for me. Now obviously anyone can just say yeah, I gained this much and all that. This is the section. By the way, we're up to 606 members. Thank you very much. And this is where the winning trades are posted. But let me go on the live trades now. Obviously every single live trade wasn't posted in the community because that's only my mentorship one-to-one that I provide. But obviously every trade before and after is posted. Post my losing trades as well, here experienced trades, and in the mentorship down here below is full transparency. Now okay, so coming back to, by the way, if you do want to join the mentorship, come hit me up, guys. One-to-one, the link is in the video description. Now coming back to the video, okay, so drawn my major key levels. Right now the break and retest, obviously I show in my mentorship, is not the one I'm showing here, but this is the simple break and retest. Still valuable, informative, but obviously my own that is refined. That's what I personally teach, and obviously in the mentorship group as well. And I want to go through one more thing, guys, before I get into that. I always get this question, do you give courses? Well, it's in the mentorship. I be breaking down the strategy through videos, but also you be one-to-one calls with myself as well. So it's a full breakdown, guys. So by the way, guys, if this is one of my videos, this is on a small 10k account. So you just using volume to my advantage, and just price just shot up. It's quite a bit of an old video. Small, nicely run profit on a small account, 5% up. Right, okay, let's leave this. Coming back, I do see a possible entry forming right now as well. It would be nice to take a live trade while you guys are here. Now this would be, as you can see, guys, I'm not trading oil right now, but if you look at this, we've got, let's go on a small time frame, we got the break price almost. I'm not in this, by the way, I'm just showing you that break and retest is still working. Right, look at this, clean. I'm not in this trade. I don't trade oil, obviously I wouldn't trade it without, but I'm just showing you the key levels, which I teach as well, obviously support resistance levels, whatever you want to call it. The ones I show, I always pinpoint the most accurate ones. Whether I win the trade or lose the trade, that's a different story, but the price will react to my levels that are drawn. Now at the end of the day, I always put a huge emphasis on this, guys. It's all about key levels. I can't emphasize this enough. It's all about key levels. It's not about fair, you hear all this SMC and all this other nonsense, fair value gaps, head and shoulder patterns, double bottoms, double tops and all that. It's pattern recognition. Even to some extent the break and retest is as well, but not the way, when you look for double tops, double bottoms, head and shoulder patterns, then triangle flag patterns, something like that. They don't always work. And I read a lot of trading books, and I've seen that, you know, a lot of these patterns, the textbook, and obviously when you're reading it, when you look at the pictures in the book, they look really clean, but in reality, that's not the case. Now with key levels, is different. The accuracy is much higher. The win rate is much higher. The risk to reward is much higher, which obviously normally, you know, that's the most attractive part. But if I look into this, guys, okay, we go on the bigger time frame. I've drawn my key levels, and if I look at the past, these key levels do hold out as well. If I even bring them out like this. Now I only trade GJ. GJ is my bread and butter. I have some of my students that trade gold. And no, guys, this isn't my way of, if no one wants to join the mentorship, hey, don't join. It's all good. I'm good. You know, trading's working fantastic for me. It's working really good, great for me, for my students. If you don't want to join, please, I'm saying it right now. If you have even an ounce of a doubt, do not join. Simple as this. Look at this. It's going in my favor in front of you guys. Of course, losses are part of the game as well, but this is, you can call it forward testing. But I just thought, you know, I'm still checking gold out though. I'm still checking gold out. But okay, key levels done. Let's go into entries. Let's see how we can break this down furthermore. Now this is why I love the break and retest, right? Super simple. This is why I put huge emphasis on my channel as well. I'm going to be going into entries, going to be refining this a lot more. Do not worry. Look at this. Let me just break this down simple. You press, first of all, let me get rid of this. And I pretty much show this okay, my GJ trade that I know, when I place it, it normally gives a 1 to 4 on average. I have a fixed stop loss because I know what's the best fixed stop loss to use for my strategy. Now 1 to 4, pretty much 68 to 60, let's call it 65 to 72% win rate. With Euro USD, it's 1 to 6 risk to reward. With gold, some of my students that trade that, it's a 1 to 4, 1 to 5. And sometimes GJ guys just tanks, and you can get, you know, milk it for about 1 to 8, sometimes 1 to 9. It's insane. 1 to 7, the numbers can get really crazy. Okay, so 10 trades. Heads. Good, let's pick heads. Don't know why I did that. We have to focus on 10 trades, right? We do not focus on, you know, the outcome. We only focus on execution. So if we heads, right, let's see what happens. So we get 3 wins only. We lose 7. 4 times 3, 4, 8, 12. Take away the 7, 5% profit still, guys. Even if you lose 7 trades, let's do a device first. Like, wait, now tails will be the winner, right? Winning trade 6, 24%. Take away the 4, 20%. You walk away with 20% after 10 trades, guys. This is why you follow your rules strictly. Don't over trade, don't over risk. Keep everything same. Keep your stop loss the same, keep your TP the same, keep your risk the same, keep your, you know, strategy the same. Don't strategy hop. Keep your rules the same, keep everything the same. Now I mean, I always show this. Why? Because I'm not just some guy that's showing you my forward trades that just mumbles on. This is on the 4-hour time frame, guys. This is for GG. I've back tested it more than 500 days. I've got tons and tons of data. I mean, one blue line to blue line is 1 week, one red line to one red line is 1 month. If you've already been following my content, you already know what I'm showing here. I've got the data here. Let's start now. Okay, so we got the key level marked out, right? So what am I looking for? I'm looking for areas of rejection. Now look at my key level, you guys. Look at this key level. What do you see in, you know, what do you see in common? What's common about, you know, well, someone might call this, now this is a perfect example here, right? Look at this. Someone might say this is an inverse head and shoulder pattern. So textbook terms, this should be going higher. This is a perfect example. You see this head and shoulder pattern, right? Or it's a double top. Well, double top works, but the inverse head and shoulders doesn't. So this is confusion. Which pattern do we go ahead with? We don't even know that. You know, this is all confusion, analysis paralysis. That's what will end up happening. In this case, guys, what I look for, look at this. The candles have all closed below this key level. This is the accuracy of the key level that I've drawn. Let me remove the lines. Okay, look at this, guys. Look how clean I've drawn it, and this is exactly what I teach in the mentorship program. Look at this. Clean rejection. Clean rejection. The bodies of the candles are closing below. Clean rejection. So obviously not as clean as these two here, but still, this is just the first rejection, right? This is the second pattern rejection. This is the third clean rejection. Market just tanks. So you can even take your entry after this one, or even here as well after these two rejections here, and obviously if you had another opportunity. Now normally this would be a really late entry. Why? Because majority of the time, guys, pricing gonna do this many retouches, rejections, give you an opportunity like this would be your best one here, and just get in the trade. This one gives you a nice 1 to 6 clean rejections, guys. Simple as that. Now if I just show you, obviously this was a Monday, we're coming over to Tuesday now we get another opportunity over here. We get a clean breakout. Look at this. Let me just put it on a better time frame, refine this even more. Okay, we've got the clean break. Let's see what we're looking for. Okay, clean rejections here. This is the breakout here, so you could pretty much enter here again after you got these rejections. But this is, look at this, the body of the candle. This is a stronger rejection because it's only wicks. Here now we're getting some bullish, little bit of volume, and then a bearish candle. So this would be the late entry. This would be obviously after this bearish candle formed. This around enough here, but obviously we still, you know, pretty much comes into half of the drawdown, which is okay. Still we can live to trade another day. It goes into profit, and of course I've marked some of the losses as well. If I just forward this up to here, this is giving a nice 1 to 6 as well. Now guys, the 1 to 4 is to reward on average. I mean, this is on oil is showing a 1 to 6, 1 to 6, 1 to 8 here. I mean, with the win rate, let's just say you've even got a, I don't know, 20% win rate out of 10 trades, you only win 2, right? 6, 12, you know, 6, 12, take away the 8, you're still 4% in profit. You're still on a 100k account, that's 4k, guys. That's 4 grand. You're still walking away with something. Now this is the live trade. I'm not in this like I mentioned, but what can I see here? Let's go on a small time frame. What can I see? Just to show you the break and retest works, right? Look at this. Now this is an evening star pattern formed here. If I just grab this, color it yellow, evening star pattern formed, let it go closer to the zone. And so, I mean, if you see my previous video, I mentioned, you know, price will pretty much retrace, well, not price, the candle. So we got this bearish strong candle, right? And even if I turn on my candle strength indicator, look at this, guys, 91.49% bearish candle strength, strong bearish candle. And then the candle pretty much retraces 30% or 50% on average. So you can wait, even take an entry from this level, or you can take an entry from this level, retraces of this candle, right? You can take the entry from there and then just take your sell. And one moment, and let this price do its thing. If you win or lose, that's a different story. You just don't fall, you know, you just gotta become numb. Now, easier said than done. Only experience will do that, right? At the beginning, before you know, first you learn how to walk when you're a child, then you learn how to ride a bike, and then eventually, you know, you learn how. I'm sure in the beginning when you learn to ride a bike, you know, most of you must have fallen off learning how to ride a bike when you're a child, just like me myself. I'm not any different. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I found a method that's simple and it works, and it has a very strong edge. That's why it works, because I have an edge over the market. Now here, if I just show you bearish candle, right? Now if you look at the top of these two candles here, equal highs, the candle just about closes above. Now price has come back down and it's rejecting it. So price will always leave clues. Price will always leave clues, guys. Look at this. If I just show you one moment, look at this. The bullish candle volume is going increasing, right? Goes higher and higher. Next candle here, this shows a clean resistance. Now look at this resistance here. This is support of the candle. This is resistance of the candle, and I'll show you what I mean by this. And I've heard this is like, they call it Malaysian style support resistance. Look at this. This candle closed above this. If you look at this key, it's not a key level, just call it a line. This you know, candle here closed above, this candle closed below, and now look how clean the two bodies have failed to close above. Price has to come tumbling back down. You can take the entry, simple, nice and clean. And if you was to lose the trade, that's okay as well. You know why we got so much attachment to one single trade? We move on to the next. That's what this game is all about. If you lose the trade, these two trades here, and you know what I'm going to even do, guys, I'm just going to give the market the benefit of the doubt. On what I'm going to do is, the market can have, let's say I'm already down 10%, right? Let's just say I'm already down 10%, and what we'll do is make that just a little bit bigger. Let's just say I'm already down 10%, right? So far, how much was the gain? 6, 12, this one's here, you know, 30, what's this, 33, 38, and 43. Now 43, take away the two losses. Now I show him obviously I show in my previous videos how to manage risk properly as well. So I normally lose 0.5% when it comes to losing, you know, If I was to lose these 2 trades, I would have lost 1% in total, losing 0.5% per trade. But when I gain my wins, guys, I'm still leveraging that full 1%. There's a way I approach my trades, even when I'm, the way I manage them live. Super simple, guys. And the whole point of this video today, guys, is how long do you want to do 9 to 5? How long do you want to do 12-hour shifts? How long do you want to keep struggling for, wasting those valuable years? You're not going to get time back. How long do you want to, just keep, I don't know, gaining white hair from stress? It happened to me at one point. But now I'm just in a better, happier place. Why? Because I don't have to rely on, signals. I don't have to rely on, if I showed you my Telegram group, I've joined pretty much 5,000 groups altogether, paying different groups, and it doesn't work. It does not work. What are you going to do if you do find one profitable signal group but eventually wanted to leave, or I don't know, someone happens to them, they decide to go on a holiday or just vanish for a bit? You got nothing to do but just to sit around and wait and hope for the best that they return and start giving signals again. That's stressing itself. Or if you want to trade with a forex robot, there's one forex, you must see this advert, guys, on YouTube. There's a advertisement around, it's called the propfarming.com, something like that, the Titanex, something like that, robot. It's about £5,000. That's insane. That's insane, guys. Learn to trade yourself. Learn a skill, guys, that you can even create and generational wealth. And you can even teach it to your kids, grandkids. Do something that you can pass on, and teach, like signals. What you can do, pass on a signal group or pass on a robot. The markets are forever changing. A robot needs updating. But if you don't do this yourself, and if you want to learn how to trade, guys, simply, I'm trying to create one of the best, mentorship groups out there. So it's like full transparency, guys. Do yourself a favor, come hit me up. And if you just want to be part of the community, guys, just come and chill. Tons of value still, free value. There's still lots of value going around from my channel, from my community. Just come as just join the community or just come say hi. I hope this provided value, guys. Take care, and I'm out.